Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go and getting to start. Tanner Houck. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next one misses, and that is ball one. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
And here is C.J. Cron.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games. He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Brian Reynolds here. Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two outs. Left field, way back there. And it's over the monster and off the billboard. He flexes his power with that swing. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 away with nobody on. Liover Peguero, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike one. next offering is down low. This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. His second homer of this series, and they add on. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here at Fenway Park, our starter in this one, Domingo Germán. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jarren Duran.
The center fielder,
The wind of the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. That one to first. Now the throw to first on the run. And he just beats him to the bag. What a play. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Masataka Yoshida stands in now, looks at that one inside. And it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Pirates leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. Up and in, and it's 2-1. That one lifted to left. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Left-hand hitter waits.
1-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ugly hack on the off-speed pitch in the dirt. Now batting Tristan Casas. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. And that's down and away. Out to short. Cruz tosses across to first. That's the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Howe goes 6 feet 5 inches, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And here's the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball. See straight.
In the air, left field, down the line. 2 away down.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 50, Domingo.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Domingo Germán.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. No hits over his last 5 games.
Strike 1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And a foul ball. Struck him out of the foul tip. Down in order go the Pirates, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Emmanuel Valdez. Germán back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So, man aboard. And next for the Red Sox, Nick York.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And another ball. Now this is in the air down the line. Crone has it sized up, nabs it. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
That is seven. The right fielder today,
Cedane Rafaela now at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak. This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runner on at third, 1 gone. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. That one inside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Center field sizes this one up, makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home, and he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Kyle Teal up next for the Red Sox. 2 hits in the game last night. Up the middle, Cruz tosses to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. We plate 2 full. It's the Pirates 3 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Fenway, on to the 3rd inning, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. Houck back to work. And that one missing low.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Duran squeezes it, and there's 1 down.
now batting, the right fielder,
C.J. Crone getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Line drive, caught.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike one. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
2 down, nobody on. Reynolds checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And yes, he offered at it. 3-2 on the way. That's a hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Coming around third is Reynolds. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3. Play at the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it. And that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 4 and the Red Sox. Bottom of the inning. Here's the pitcher, Tanner Houck. Here comes a pitch. That one is hammered right field. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throws from his knees. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Ball one there.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. That one ripped but foul. The pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 4-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Into the outfield. Base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for Boston, Manuel Valdez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. That one down the line. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Fenway. Start of the 4th. And now Liover Peguero.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Berdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Swing and a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. And now a wide throw to third.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him, and right there, stealing third base probably caught him off guard a little bit.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 on, 1 out. Up next for the Pirates, Marco Gonzalez. That one not close. And that's ball 1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brian Mata up and loosening in the pen. Criswell warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Righty to the plate. And another ball. Peguero, the runner at third. Joe at second with 1 away. Line drive, base hit. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 4.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Man at first with one gone. And next is the Pirates pitcher, Domingo Germán. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he pops up the bunt. Casas makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup, Jake Fraley, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Up the middle, York sends it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Pirates 6 and the Red Sox 2. And we're back.
Leading
bottom of the 4th. Here's the second
Sox.
baseman, Nick York.
The second baseman, Nick York.
The right-hander back to work. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
And next for the Red Sox, Cedane Rafaela. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. The pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-4.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Kyle Teal. Base hit, left center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. No. Jaron Duran hitting on deck circle. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Center field, number 16.
And now the center fielder, Jaron Duran.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That one off the mark. Ball one.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Left-hand batter waits.
3 balls, 1
in the
strike.
dirt. And the runner holds. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The throw to third.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And that drops in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third, and it's 6-5.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 down. Rafael Devers up next for the Red Sox.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Fastball for a strike. Now the 0-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Brian Mata.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, C.J. Cron. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off.
You know, these Pirates putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Brian Reynolds will hit next. Hit in the air, center field. Durant has a beat on it. Makes the catch. One away. Oh, he throws it away.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill Cruz.
O'Neill Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. In there at the knees. And that's strike one.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
And ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
And a pitch. That one ripped left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the ditch. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
So up next, Liover Peguero. Ripped to right, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline. And they take a 2-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton. And everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner at first with 2 away. Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch, not close. Joe measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. He's got it. And that is out number 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Boston, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Tristan Casas. And a pitch. And that clips the inside corner.
You know, these Red Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Got him. And one out now.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Enmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Popped up. Cruz moving under it. He makes the grab. And there are two
Up
outs.
next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Nick York.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick York.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the air on the infield. Gets under it. He's got it. And that ends the inning. And the Red Sox lead one. And they're down 7-5. Back here at Fenway. And here's the catcher, Henry Davis.
Henry Davis.
Mata back to work. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The wind and the pitch. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1. The other way. Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now at the plate, Marco Gonzalez. Outfield playing pretty shallow. That's in there. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. Outside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. He goes down looking.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, number 19.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boog. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
In the air, right field. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Pirates 7 and the Red Sox 5. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Roansy Contreras.
Now
he last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 59, Roansy Contreras.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Teal. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And he deals. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Jose Azocar. 1 out, the base is empty for him.
Azocar.
Swinging a foul straight back. The pitch. One out, base is empty.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2.
2-2.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
Center fielder, number 60, Jaron Duran.
So digging in, Jaron Duran. 1 for 3. Ball 1, no strikes. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Dauri Moreta, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Karinchak also throwing. The pitch. Missed with a changeup. And now 2-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to third, but handled. And that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 2, 7-5. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Cooper Criswell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
That's off the plate.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. The pitch. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Cron. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that's down and away. And it's fouled away. Ripped to short. Whips it to Casas. And 2 away to start the 7th. Two outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. This to third. Tosses to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Bucks go down quietly. They lead it 7-5. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Rafael Devers up to hit. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. That one hammered center field. That's back there. High off the right tower and gone. A towering blast. A massive home run. It's 7-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Base is empty, 1 away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That one in triple digits. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard ground ball for base knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Enmanuel Valdez, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Swings through that one out in front that time. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the second game of the series. And that one a little below the knees. And a count 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Nick York up next for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Chapman now one-run game. Now a fly ball to right center. Crone trying to get there. He's got it. That is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And the home team down a run. Back after this on the show. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And here is O'Neal Cruz. Just a single short of the cycle. The line to kick the pitch. And takes low for ball one. Criswell, a 6'6" righty. He features a sinker, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. The shortstop takes a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Late that time, and it's strike two. And the right-hander deals. Got it by him for the K.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Now here is Liover Peguero. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. And that's outside. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Out to center. Duran under it. Makes the grab for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2, Connor.
Here's the third baseman, Connor Joe. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Dauri Moreta.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Well, one-run game. Now it's the right fielder, Cedane Rafaela. And a pitch. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. 1-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. David Bednar loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Next to hit, Kyle Teal. And fires in a fastball at 95. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Cooper Criswell waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Wilyer Abreu trying to get something going for him with 2 away. In for a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. Well struck left field. That one's deep. And it hits off the monster. Reynolds hustles to get it in as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
So the lineup flips over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one misses, and it's 1-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Popped up. Cruz heads towards it. Makes the grab. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6.
That was an opportunity to do damage. He popped it up instead. Frustrating at bat. He'll be thinking about that one for a while.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Josh Winkowski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Stepping in, Henry Davis.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That's in there. Strike one. And the righty deals. And 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. On the ground to the left. To second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Andrew McCutchen.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here. Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And a pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Pirates 7 and the Red Sox 6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. And he deals. Misses inside. Ball one. One-run game, bottom nine. That's through there for a strike. That to right. Crone has it sized up. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Devers stands in here, takes ball one low. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and we have a tie ball game. It's 7-7. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Now it's going to be Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
One strike.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
One down, base is empty. And now 1 and 2. Action in the pen down there. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Enmanuel Valdez. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. And a base hit up the middle. And the winning run is aboard. Making a move to first on the pinch run, Trevor Story. Nick York digs in now. First pitch just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Fought off foul. First, Story back into the dive. With the winning run on at first. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. 1-2 now.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The winning run on second base. Swings and misses, struck him out. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So coming into the game now on defense, Trevor Story. He's in at shortstop. So digging in, Jake Fraley.
The center fielder, Jake Fraley.
Winkowski back to work. Slides, but it gets by him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now here is C.J. Cron. And that one fouled off. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. 0-2.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button. Try to get some more runs and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is Brian Reynolds.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Over to first, and he saved. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. One now. Swung on, belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Here's the throw. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores.
The batter,
He showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
One out, runner at second. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. And there's a foul ball. And a foul ball. And the 0-2. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Liover Peguero. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Two outs. And that's in the dirt. Not even close there. Now 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. In the air, foul off first. Drifts towards it. And makes the grab. And that is that. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 8-7. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, James Karinchak.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. And the pitch. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. At the belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. And another ball. Kyle Teal on deck for Boston. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Payoff pitch. Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Kyle Teal. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Pinch hitter coming on, Tyler O'Neill.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swings swings and misses.
No
1-1.
one strike.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Ripped to third. And that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 4 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.